Okay, where is it? Let me see. What do you have? Where's your collar? Where's your collar? Itchy. Oh, these mosquitoes. Yeah, show me what you got. You little playful thing. Show me. Give it to me. Give me. Oh, what you got there? You got that's for me? That's for me? Oh, that's gonna hurt. KK, chill, chill, chill. Chill. Come here. Don't know why I talk like that. I'm really weird, eh? I see that more and more every time I'm online. Like the past few days, I've been trying to just be okay without the urge for outside energy, I guess, which is a whole thing. But look at this. Look how bad he really want to play. That's your collar. Oh, heck no. I spent good money on that. No, no. Nah. Nope. Nope. Trying to take care of my things too, but nope. Not everything is going to be throwaway, right? Gotta learn to take care of things, especially you. Take care of you and me. I love you. Give it to me. You just have a lot of adrenaline right now. Nope. Thank you. Yeah, I say thank you to my dog a lot. That's the poodle community for you. They'd be like, don't yell at your dog. You need to make an agreement with your dog. You need to give him well water. You need to, he needs to have a big ass open park space 24/7 hours a day. Like, do y'all know that people live in apartments? So you're just not gonna, I mean, it's your prerogative, but yeah, I can see how having access to a outside space is important. But you know what's more important? Health. 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 Because if you already have a routine where you bring your dog out a lot or you take walks a lot, I mean, what's the problem with not having a backyard space? That's just classist. So yeah, in a nutshell, a lot of dog communities are classist rather than remembering what's important. But yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with children, how people be, which is even harsher. Having a dog is like a tiny view into how things could be as a parent. And I'm trying to say as a parent because, Seb, when you have kids, as a parent, when you step into the role of a parent, people are looking at you to make sure that you are taking care and handling the home, the domestic stuff, make sure that whoever you're caring for not acting up or is getting what they need. So a lot of it is, are they getting what they need? And people think shiny things equals care. No, it doesn't. I get that. Maybe I take that for granted because sometimes the shiny thing is you and you don't know it. I mean, you know it, but you don't really know the objectification of it. I'm going off. And there's no reason. There's no reason, if you get what I mean. There's no cannabis reason to be going off like this. Just call it early morning thoughts that nobody asked for. But hey, I love it when it's so quiet like this. I love that. I love it. Like, this is so nice. All right, let's go to the back. Starry night. So weird. Like, my last actual date was so cool, right? But it was in French. It's kind of hilarious how, I don't know. When I'm all day in French, or maybe y'all can relate if you have a second language, third language. Some of y'all speak so many languages. That's how I know I mess with people now. Like, for real. I don't even want to be with you if you don't speak more than one language. For real. Like, this is new and this is real. There's just a thing about it which I could talk about all day, but not here. I'm outside. It's early in the morning. Look out. My voice sounds like a man. Oh, that's a new cute pot. Someone leave that out there? Before, I would have been really scared to walk down here with my dog unleashed. And I think that's good. But you just have to know your surroundings, but never take stuff for granted, right? Thoughts of living in Vanier. So, yeah. I'm trying not to be loud. Going to the back. I'm not supposed to park here, but some people are wide awake right now. It's like really early in the morning. Oh yeah, I can hear them. Okay. So I was gonna say that. Hold on. I'm going back this way. No. Here. Now. Come. Come. Good boy, good boy. See how he be bending his face? Is an ear problem. It's a small glimpse because the way people look at you, like you might not know that you're the shiny object. That's why I think I left off on. So when you are alone versus when you are by yourself, social dynamics. When you are with other people. This is why I need I'm gonna just say either some of y'all drink coffee, I take my, hey, he doesn't know how to act yet. Come here, come. It's good to be on the side of caution. Because I don't want to look back and have my dog hit by a car and then be like, oh, I wish I would have not done this. I just wish I would have done this. No. Don't want to live my life like that either, but try to balance it, live in the moment. So yeah, I was saying with my dog, I mean, you're in the beginning especially, it's like, oh, you have to socialize your dog. Okay. That takes away from you being introvert, I guess. So much for being introvert or going through anything. But I mean, it's really important. I mean, it is very important. There's just like so much investment in the beginning, and it was so hard to do the positive reinforcement. It was so hard, and I definitely have times where I wanted like a shortcut. Just how it is in life, actually. It really is like that. And God, y'all dogs be peeing over here is nasty. Okay. Sit. And so nobody really told me in the beginning, like, it's all about you. Oh, Fuzzy. What the heck? Is it you? Come here. Come here. Fuzzy, come. Come. Oh, he's just smelling away. You know what? I'm gonna let it go. Just go and smell. So, I think it's his ear. You know, if you're uncomfortable, you wouldn't want to be sitting in one spot either. He wants to go eat and sleep. Look at it. Look how he's uncomfortable. He's been like this for a couple of days with his ear. There's always something in the summer, and I noticed like the cut grass that he gets, like allergies happened last year out of the wild, out of nowhere, after having a rover dog walker who was really good. So like I didn't believe that there was anything that he did at all on purpose. But you know, at that point, it was so hard too because like you just really have to learn to like fully be dependent on yourself to be happy, to be everything. And maybe that sounds obvious, but when you're in a relationship of any kind, especially if you live with somebody, and then go lockdown. Wow, lockdown was a trip for y'all, eh? Lockdown was truly like let me see how selfish my partner or housemate is. Like, yikes, y'all so selfish sometimes. I'm just saying. And some of us do constantly overcompensate and overcompensate and stretch. Maybe we've been doing it for so long we don't even know. So now you bring a dog into the mix to bring it back to what I was saying originally about how it's like a tiny, tiny glimpse into like what parenthood could be. So interesting to use that word, knowing that we talked about this on Twitter Spaces on the day after Father's Day. I was listening to How on Twitter Spaces, and all the ladies in Uganda and Kenya and South Africa. Man, I love them ladies talking about their experience on Father's Day, and I just love that. I really love Twitter Spaces, I must say, but I'm giving it a break so that I can, like I said, be good on my own, which requires me to upgrade my level of income. Meaning, if I'm doing this, why not just take a few extra steps to monetize it, the dirty word for an artist. The dirty word. Maybe I'm not an artist. Maybe I'm just a writer. A narrator? Oh, he spots somebody. See, that's why having a dog is also good. We also forget that. We need to let the dog protect. So if we just like humans, if you can teach, hey baby, sit. If you teach your dog like you would teach yourself, that when you have a complex situation occur, to properly assess it and assess your own emotions. How are you feeling? Do you feel like you want to run away? And is it consistent with your environment? Shout out to PTSD. We need to let them know. So, for instance, if you are going to walk across the road every time your dog sees another dog, they're going to associate that with fear. This is what it is, just like you. If you walk away across the road, anytime you see a woman, anytime you see a man, anytime you see an older person or a younger person, like, it doesn't matter, then they're associating that thing with fear. And I think in the beginning, he really hated big jackets. I don't really remember what, but like, and so when I enter a dog park, I'm telling you, I know I can be hyper, but I just feel like my thoughts I'm not as, what's the word? I'm definitely not as articulate without my, I don't want to say it, it's so embarrassing, long-acting Ritalin. I'm glad that I've decreased the dosage though, because I was really like, am I going to have to give up all of this that I do, that I feel, that I am with Ritalin? But I think whoa, that's another story too. Update later on the med situation. Like, this was always the plan to get to where I am right now, so it's kind of weird to take in. I have to cry a little bit. Happy tears. You know how commitment can be scary? So is commitment to yourself, really. There has to be a result. And I think for not a long time, but for a while, I was like thinking I was a bad person. Yeah. It's just so crazy. So that brings you back to like being good on your own, Being good on your own. Don't you dare. Don't pee. No pee. I smell enough pee now. Out of there. Out. Sound just like my mom when I say that, my adopted mom. Out. Ouch. It's so humid out here. Disgusting humid. Maybe I'm never going to get to the point. Either I'm too fast or I'm too slow. I just feel very self-critical after being on Reddit for the last couple of days. I don't think Reddit is a very healthy place for some of us. A lot of us. It should really be in small doses. I'm sorry to the Reddit developer. The Reddit developer knows this. The Reddit mods know this. Small doses, baby. Small doses. But when people actually talk about, like, when they mention small doses in the same sentence with, like, oh, I like this person in small doses, that's so whack. I gotta say that. But I get it. I get it. So, yeah, I was afraid for a while. I think all of us, no, not all of us is the problem. I cannot generalize. I mean, we're all fluctuating, evolving. And I have a friend who's very artistic, and we dated before. And we've been talking about shadow archetypes. And look at my dog. He's like, shut the hell up. Shut up. Can we go upstairs and eat? You're a boy, eh? At heart. You really are a boy dog. Like, I don't care, mommy. You said I will get the sardines. Bruh. Look at this face. This is what y'all have to deal with. So freaking adorables. Oh, I gotta take care of everything. His teeth, yes, don't tell me. But it's better. I mean, we even eaten so much better. I mean, I'll say right now quickly so that I can go. Because I'm gonna have to figure out this ear situation. It bothers me. I thought it was the hair before, but I think it's some allergy. I hope it's not a virus. But I've been noticing he's been tense, and this happened before, like tense in the neck, like clench. Ugh. Anyways, this pee smells overwhelming. Yeah. Before I go, I want to say the update is that yeah. I mean, I was saying that everybody thinks they're bad. A lot of people, part of their journey and inside, is thinking that they're a bad person. Like, trying to understand if they're a bad person. It's so messed up that people really play with that, like way too much too on Reddit. All these little silos. That's not cute. That's not healthy. But yeah. When I started therapy this year with the actual, was it this year? An amazing therapist. Like, I was like, I'm gonna invest in this, and it was a great investment actually. I was worried. This lady was amazing. I mean, y'all need to interview your therapist, for real. And I say that as a privileged person at this point, but it's taken so many years. And cries and being in public and being scrutinized. Because I could take it, I felt. But I think deep down, we are all sensitive to people's energy. But it's about managing it, prioritizing your own health. But also, I mean, it's just like Constitution, so that you're not harming other people. It stinks like pee. I gotta go. The only meds I have, I mean, I'm not on any meds right now, currently, except bifenton 10 milligram. Though, yeah, it's long acting. And then, even my voice is so flat. My singing is all different when I don't have like my ADHD meds. The update is that I haven't been on tramadol for like many weeks. It's gotta be at least, maybe it's 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That was wild to see. I mean, I had to be fitter. So, I mean, that's a short update. I mean, like, already a cut down, and just naturally, due to budget expenses and being able to evaluate. I think that was always part of the plan, but sometimes I forget. So that's why it's so good to write down stuff. The journaling has helped. The peer groups have been an investment. All of this has been an investment. Maybe I don't have the money to show for it, but it's in me. And you have to believe that. Whether you have done bad or good. I mean, everybody does bad. Everybody sins. Like, it's across everything. But this thing that we were talking about, my friend, a person that I dated, but he's my friend. I mean, we dated a long time ago. We have seen each other grow. It's not always easy. But it's good to have people that you can turn back to, and they reflect home, or they do reflect maybe older versions of you or part of you. I mean, who really has access to all of you? And should they? I am starting to question how I see relationships in a bit, because now I'm approaching it. When I started with the therapy, I knew that I didn't want to be avoidant, and I was so afraid of codependency because my mom is gone. And it was honestly such a complex situation, but my adoptive mom and I mean, thankfully we didn't live for longer, but I think when around family, it was so weird to like be outside of the role. Everything is so freaking deep, I realized. I just can't do it on the fly. Like, I'm not going to do anything on the fly. Let's just say that. Yes. On this, I don't know if it'll be this channel, but me in general, let's just say I have background in politics, public admin, constitutional law, psychology, sociology. I mean, I don't have any degree in sociology, but I think just by the nature of it, let's just say sociology, because damn, I have been around so many people, I feel like, in my life, all over the world. And that's why before I was talking about the date, being in a date in French, like, there's so many things I've talked about and already I've gone through it, right? I think 10 milligrams is definitely not my prescribed dose, and I'm never doing a live like this again. Oh well, it's good to see the progress, but yeah, my thoughts are they get disconnected, and I'm totally clear right now. I have a lot of clarity. I did add beer back, or cider, alcohol, back into my diet, and I don't think I want to do that anymore, because I don't know. Yeah, I think at this age, if I like my skin, my face, maybe, well, I know. I've seen the effects, because I'm on a strict regime, just because of budget reasons, basically, but now I feel I like it a lot. I'm chasing this high a little bit here and there of just having the control over my life. That's a freaking high. That's a new high, I gotta say. So I'm just rambling on, and this is what I'll do. And the other end of the spectrum is me being extremely hyper, high adrenaline, high energy. Energy is another word for adrenaline, isn't it? High energy. And y'all who don't like that, I mean, maybe you'll find something that you like on this. I know you'll find something you like, because there's nature, psychology, politics, philosophy. Basically philosophizing. All right, I gotta go. I just feel like I'm holding up my man. I'm holding up my boy. He's not my man. He's my boy and child and friend and service dog. He's a great dog. Okay, let's go. Bye.